Good morning, Key Stage 1, and welcome to your day 5 of your week 4 on your traditional tales and recounts. So, looking at the Three Little Pigs story. This is the last day that we will be looking at the Three Little Pigs, but we have one more week on traditional tales still. In today's lesson, you are going to write sentences about personal experiences. So that can be from you as your own perspective, or it can be writing from the pig's point of view. So you can be writing as you or writing as one of the three little pigs. I can write sentences with a capital letter and a full stop. I can even link my sentences and write about events in order. So that's writing a paragraph about one thing, so one thing that you did, and writing, I would say, about 3 or 4 sentences on one thing. And I can even write in the past tense and use contractions. So can you get that grammar work that we've been working on into your writing as well? As always, we're going to start with our retrieval, and because we are doing diary entries, your retrieval is a days of the week and months of the year. So you need to order the days of the week. We've got Tuesday, Friday, Thursday, Saturday, Monday, Sunday, and Wednesday. You need to put them in the correct order, starting with Monday. If you want a bit more of a challenge, you can also order the months of the year. So you all have to do the days of the week, but if you want to challenge yourself, you can do the months of the year as well. So we've got here November, July, May, August, December, June, February, September, January, April, October, and March. And you need to put them in the correct order, starting with January. Now for this task, I want it to be a written task. So I want you to write the answers down. You can write them down on a spare piece of paper in the correct order and make sure you get your spellings correct. Or you can get the handwriting sheet of the days of the week, cut them out and put them in the correct order. This is what the handwriting sheet looks like. So if you want to do this one, you can. So that will help with your handwriting and your spellings, but you still need to make sure you write them out, stick them down in the correct order. So days of the week starting with Monday and months of the year starting with January. Time to pause the video now then. Write the days of the week and if you want to, the months of the year, and then play the video when you are ready for your answers. And here are the answers. So we'll start with the days of the week and then we'll go on to the challenge one of months of the year. So you should have got Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday, and Sunday for your days of the week. So make sure you check those correct, make sure they are in the correct order and make sure they are spelt correctly as well. On to months of the year, then we have January, February, March, April, May, June, July, August, September, October, November, and December. Well done if you got those ones correct as well. So today we are writing our diary entries, but before you write it, you need to read your plan and check that it makes sense. So I'm going to show you me reading my plan, then you need to do yours as well. So read through your own work. As you can see, I've done a few little red pens just to change it up a bit. So instead of good, I change that word to swell. I use my word map for another word of good. And then I put in delicious as well, as that was one of my tricky words that I used down here. So I have got Tuesday, the 12th of May, 2020. Dear Diary, today has been swell. I woke up this morning feeling optimistic because the sun was shining brightly. I didn't want to get out of bed, but I had to. So I rolled out of bed, got dressed, and ate my delicious breakfast of grass and insects. So I've read through my plan, it makes sense, and I could definitely write that into sentences. Now it's your turn to read through your plan and check that it makes sense. Now I'm going to show you how I would use my plan to write into sentences. So I need to start with the date. Making sure I'm writing on the line and using my neatest cursive handwriting. So all diary entries start with the date. If you've got a ruler, it is best to underline the date. Then I would leave a line, and that's where I start writing my Dear Diary. So capital letter for the start of a sentence, capital letter for diary because it's like the name of it. Make sure you get the spelling correct. It's on your sheet, so you should copy it properly. And remember your comma. Now I will follow the plan. So for the first bit, I can just copy the bit I highlighted. Today has been, capital letter, today has been swell. So another word for good there, a synonym. Today has been, making sure I've got my finger spaces. Today has been swell. Full stop. Next sentence, capital letter. I woke up this morning feeling. I woke. Again, woke is there that I can copy. I woke up this morning feeling. And I use the word optimistic, so I'm going to look at my key vocabulary for that one. So optimistic, another word for feeling positive, another word for feeling good and happy about the day. woke up this morning feeling optimistic because the sun was shining. And at the end of my sentence, I need a full stop. So that's all I have room for. So that's as much of mine as I'm going to do. But this is how we need to be writing up. We need to use capital letters, cursive handwriting, finger spaces, the correct punctuation. You need to read it as you go as well. So I'm just going to read it through and check that it makes sense. Tuesday, the 12th of May, 2020. Dear Diary, today has been swell. I woke up this morning feeling optimistic because the sun was shining. That makes sense. So then I would carry on with my next bit of writing. Just before you start your writing, I want to show you the different templates that you can use. So we have got 3 little pigs templates if you are writing about one of the little pigs. We've got a narrow one, so smaller lines, and we've got some bigger lines as well. Or we have these ones which are the blank templates, which you can decorate around the outside as well. Even if you did write as one of the little pigs, you can still print off one of these and you can write on one of these templates. We've got the bigger lines and we've got the narrow lines as well. So there should be a writing template which all of you can be able to use. It's your turn then to do your sentence writing. So you are writing your diary entry now. Now I understand that some of you would have done lots and lots of detail on your diary plan, so it may take more than one lesson. That is okay, take your time with it, and if you don't manage to finish it all, as long as what you have written is of really, really good quality, that's okay. Just write as much as you can in the time. So use your plan to help you. Use the word mats that you used yesterday to help you with any spellings or any word choices, because you can do what I did, and even now, after you've planned it, you can still improve your vocabulary choices. Also use the sound mat to help you. Make sure that you're using your phonics to help you spell tricky words. And then on the back, it's got the red words as well. So if there's any common red words, you can use those. Make sure that you are writing in the past tense. Make sure that if you have got apostrophes for contraction, you are using them correctly. Capital letters, cursive handwriting, finger spaces, full stops and other punctuation. Make sure you read it. No need to tick or fix it, but please do check your work as you go. You can also think about the diary planning checklist as you are writing it and just check that you've got everything in the right place. Pause the video now, write your diary entries. Good luck. You will do amazing writing. Well done for your amazing diary writing. You should be super proud of yourself because that was a really long piece of writing, so well done. Time to check through your work then and just make sure you have the date at the top, and if you've got a ruler, to underline it with a ruler. You start it with Dear Diary, and remember Dear Diary is capital letters and you've got the comma at the end. It's written in the first person, so it's talking about you. I did this, I did that. It's written in the past tense, so if you're using the regular ones, it's the ed suffix ones. You've got some time words and time phrases, so saying when you did things. The events are in the right order. It talks about your thoughts and feelings. And then if you did the extra challenges, you've got some apostrophes for contraction in there and some exciting vocabulary choices. So you thought really hard about what words you're going to use and tried to get some synonyms in there. You also need to make sure you've checked this as well. You've got your capital letters, your handwriting, your finger spaces, your punctuation, and you really read through your work. Now you're not done. You need to read it through and really recheck it. And you can check your spellings as well. So go back through your writing, check it all, check it makes sense, check it's all spelt right and you've got the correct punctuation. And then you can play to see your reflection. Let's reflect on your amazing learning then. So today you were writing sentences about personal experiences. You were writing your diary entry. So can you write sentences with a capital letter and a full stop? Can you even link your sentences and write about events in order? So not just one sentence at a time, you're writing 3 or more sentences about the same thing. And can you even write in the past tense and use contractions? Well done. If you've managed that, that is amazing writing. We have come to the end of our learning journey on the Three Little Pigs. But remember, we do have one more week on traditional tales. But you have worked so hard this week, so you deserve to enjoy your weekend and have a rest. And then just join me again on Monday and we'll find out what you're learning about. So have a lovely weekend.